My heart is steadfast, O God.
Good morning. God bless y'all. And happy birthday to my daughter Rosemary.
I will praise you, Lord, among the nations. I will sing of you among the people.
It's a pretty song.
For great is your love, reaching to the heavens.
This is
faithfulness reaches to the
This is
skies.
Michael W. Smith.
Be exalted, O God, above the heavens. Yeah. Let your glory be over all the earth.
That is beautiful. Y'all have to see that. Is that the trees? Anyway, I want to sing happy birthday to Rosemary. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Rosemary. Happy birthday to you. Rosemary is 29 today, going on 39, and wish she was 18 again. But she looks like she's about 29. She's very beautiful. God blessed us with Rosemary. She's my second daughter, my second child. And when she was born, her dad, it was about 6 o'clock in the morning, I told him that I was ready to go to the hospital because she was coming. And so we got to the hospital, and by 7 a.m., she was ready to be born. And the nurse came in and checked me, and she called the doctor because the doctor was still at home. And he said, well, give her a shot to slow the labor down because I'm not ready. I'm not leaving yet. So she gave me a shot, and when she gave me that shot, the baby was down the birth canal ready to be born, but she went right back up in that birth canal. And so by the time the doctor got there, she wasn't ready. She wasn't going to come on out, you know. So the doctor came in, and they didn't give me anything for pain, nothing at all, and I was totally in pain. So, except for that shot they gave me to slow the labor down. That's the only thing they gave me. So when the doctor came in and Rosemary wasn't ready, the doctor put those forceps on Rosemary's head trying to pull her out. And I jumped up really fast and screamed real loud. And he said, shut the H up, and pushed me back down on the table. I'll never forget that as long as I live. I think that doctor's name was Philip, I'm not sure. But it was at Fort McPherson, Georgia, where she was born, in a military hospital. But I'll never forget that doctor, how he told me to shut the H up. I mean, is that the way a doctor talks to their patients having a baby? I mean, I'll never forget. Well, I passed out from the pain, and then she was born. And so when I woke up, she was already born, and they brought her into me and showed me her and stuff. And but I was so happy when I saw her because she's so beautiful. My husband was out in the waiting room because back then they didn't let the fathers in the delivery, you know, like they do today. So he didn't get to come in delivery, so he couldn't come in till after they had me all settled in the room, and then he came in and saw Rosemary. So she was my hardest delivery. I mean, no, they were all hard. And I wrote my first one. I can tell you some stories about her. I had her at Langley Air Force Base, and I was in this room with another girl. Well, they had about 2 or 3 girls in the same room. And every time I had labor pain, I would bite the pillow and just do that breathing stuff. I mean, it was painful, but I wouldn't scream or nothing. I would just bite the pillow. Well, this girl next to me said, you know what, you're really good. Every time, I have never heard you scream. And I said, I don't scream. And she said, why? I said, because if you scream, it makes the pain worse. And I wasn't about to scream. Plus, I'm not a screamer. And but the pain was pretty bad, but I didn't scream. Well, I'm telling you, my first baby, the pain was pretty bad because, it was my first. But according to all my pregnancies, I had 5 and a set of twins too. I don't really think hers was any worse than any of the other ones. I think, you know, they were all bad. I mean, according to the pain, except for David. They did a C-section with David, and so I didn't feel any labor pain with him at all till afterwards, because you have a lot of pain from having a C-section, because it takes all the muscles in your stomach, when they cut your stomach. Anyway, so when I had Tara, I was in labor for 24 hours. It took forever for her to be born. And with Rosemary, I wasn't in labor that long because we left the house at 6 a.m. I think she was born at 8 a.m.